new bug in Apple's FaceTime lets users eavesdrop on other people without them picking up the call. It is activated when users call someone via FaceTime, swipe up to add another person to the call, and add their own phone number. The person who initiated the call is then able to hear live audio on the other person's phone, even though the recipient has not accepted the call. In some cases, the bug can also show live video of the other person if they press a volume button to dismiss the call. Apple said it identified a fix, and it will release it in a software update later this week. Now, to avoid the bug, Dave Briggs, disable FaceTime on all your devices until Apple releases the software update. On an iPhone or iPad, go to Settings, scroll down to FaceTime, then toggle off the green button at the top of the screen. Got that?
And go get an Android. that is terrifying. I'm sorry.
Do you really think your phone is not always spying on you? I mean, I don't mean to sound naive or a conspiracy theorist.
I read a headline like that, I just want to smash the device.
Just 1 month after Apple launched the iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max, we're getting one more, the iPhone XR, which is almost $250 less than its counterparts. The XR is actually very similar to the higher-end models. It has the same chip, so it's just as fast, same wireless charging, same speakers, and it also supports Face ID. But there are actually a few key differences, so let's check them out. First, let's talk about the screen. The iPhone XR is 6.1 inches compared to the XS, which is 5.8 inches, but it's slightly smaller than the screen of the iPhone XS Max. The XR also has an LCD screen compared to the OLED screen on the higher-end iPhones. The iPhone XR's resolution is slightly less than 1080p, so it can't even play full HD videos, which is definitely a drawback. Next up, design. The XR is heavier and a bit thicker than the iPhone XS, and it has a frame that goes around the display. Number 3, the camera. The iPhone XR only has 2 cameras, one on the front and one on the back. But the higher-end models have 3 cameras. One is a telephoto or long lens, which lets you zoom in without hurting the image quality. And then there's the regular wide-angle lens. Number 4, the colors. Apple has 6 new fun shades to choose from. It's the first time Apple has introduced bold colors since the iPhone 5C a few years ago, and it says it's done a ton of research to pick which ones it thinks you'll like the best. Number 5, battery. You might assume that the higher-end models would have a better battery life, but Apple says that the iPhone XR will last longer when using the internet compared to the XS and XS Max. At the end of the day, the iPhone XR is really for people who own iPhone 8 and older models who are looking for an upgrade. So if you don't watch a ton of HD videos and you don't need a great telephoto lens on your camera, you're really not compromising a lot with this model.